if any, strategies have you got to help somebody try and rise above it? So let's say someone comes to you and they say exactly that, like, make me my competitor. And would you just go, yeah, I can do that, and maybe give them some suggestions of what they could do differently? Or do you ask them questions? Like, how do you actually kind of, when you know there's more that person could potentially bring to the table?
Yeah, so we do always try and say, can you do things a little bit differently? It is frustrating when we just have to replicate things. And obviously they add their own unique kind of business language sometimes. But that's where we kind of come in. We say, look, we can make you different. We can make you stand out. You can have all the basic fundamentals of that, but we need to get you noticed, particularly by the media. So we kind of come up with ideas. Now, a lot of the initial process is a lot of questions, finding out as much as possible about them, their story behind the business, how they've come to set it up, then about the business, other people within the business, even down to kind of any unique hobbies that anyone has, because often there's a feature out at the minute asking business owners if they have any unique hobbies. So again, we can get them an article in there, it shares people about what they do. It builds that rapport, because people, it's classic saying, people do business with people, human to human, forget B2B, B2C, it's human to human, it's the person. So getting to know someone, if they say, oh, they love paddle tennis, I love paddle tennis, I want to work with them. Strangely enough, I've never had more inquiries from people who have border terriers. When they saw that I was a border terrier business, they call me up and say, I've got a border terrier too. I was like, oh, brilliant. Can we work together? And I was like, well, you don't even know if I'm good. And they're like, well, you're a border terrier owner.
You've got to be trustworthy.
Yeah, or a dog owner. Yeah. So asking as many questions as possible. And then it's our job as kind of creatives to think of different ideas that helps them stand out. But I couldn't just reel off different ones without knowing their personalities, without knowing their business, without knowing their values, because then that's where we try and make it different. And sometimes we borrow ideas from different industries, but apply that to an industry where it's unique. But again, you build up lots of kind of different ideas from doing things, from trying things over the years. But you do still have to keep on your toes and be creative and think new things and not just use ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's I love Chatty is how we refer to him.
Oh, okay.
I'm quite jealous of this relationship.
Right.
I still always need to tell this story. I should have saved that voice note. It was like
what played it on here?
Yeah, it was such a random thing. She'd sent me a voice note and was just like, Jo, I just have to say, I'm not sure how I feel about your relationship with Chatty. I'm a little bit jealous. It was just...
There's all these conversations going on. I don't know how to use it really. Like, she does all this stuff and I'm like, I feel really left out.
Yeah. I use it as like a thinking partner. It's like, right, yeah. I'll brain dump my stuff and then it's like, right, what do you think? And then I'll literally write like, no, that's shit. Like, that's awful.
Yeah, definitely has a place.
Yeah.
Definitely does in building a brand and building a business, but you can't. Well, I was at a conference in September and it's arguing that you could develop thoughtlessness. Now, you could say that some people have this already, but literally our brains will forget how to think for ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
And they talked about how we now go to the gym because our lives aren't as manual thanks to machines. We will literally have to go to mind gyms. And I'm not just thinking like a quick crossword, literally like thinking emotionally and doing that. Can you imagine carving out time? Right, I'm going to go and do some emotional thinking right now and plan it because the rest of the time I'm just like sat there.
Yeah,
it's madness.
Everything's done for you, and then driverless cars, and like even when sat navs came out, right? This is like how old I am, but when sat navs came out, I was like, we don't have to look at landmarks anymore. We don't have to think about where we are, and then we don't have a sat nav. It breaks, or we've got no signal, and we're like, oh, we're completely lost now.
Yeah.
And even just that small example is a big thing.
Totally. Well, yeah, you lose neural networks. It's been proven, and apparently they're declining all the time because of technology and what it's taking over. And I'm sure new ones develop as well. But I see creativity like a muscle, and I do believe some people are more naturally creative than others. But you have to use it and you have to work on it. And there's all sorts of fabulous things that you could do in terms of like, mind mapping, colouring in, going out for a walk, walking different routes just on your lunch break apparently helps you feel more creative when you come back. So, it's getting our customers to explore those opportunities as well. And quite often we'll hold sessions, not necessarily in a boardroom, because again, they're sometimes not the most creative places in the world, but going on walks, doing kind of activities. But often, ideas just come out in the shower or in the middle of the night.
Dog walks. always
dog
for me.
walks, definitely.
I have the best ideas, or in the middle of the night.
Mine's
Quick
when-
notes on your phone.
Yeah. Mine's when I know I can't do anything.
Yes.
Like that pressure. Like I'll be like, if I'm putting the kids to bed and I'm lying there and I'm like, go to sleep because now my brain is just going, I need to get all this stuff out. But actually, whilst you guys were thinking there, talking there even, I think this is actually where dog trainers actually anybody in the dog profession, like you've got such a unique opportunity. And this is where I think we get a little bit frustrated in the thought process of always having to be, or seemingly always being like, I need to build passive income. I need to get online. I need to do this. I'm like, you are in a profession that as AI continues to grow and develop, and let's face it, it is going to be a bit Terminator at one point. I'm convinced.
Yeah.
Bit of John Connor coming out. But if you've got that ability to connect human to human and get out and about and still really create these, like, it's almost like just a base level relationship, isn't it? But I think we've undervalued that so much.
Totally. It's so important. And especially, because as well, there's an argument that robots will eventually be able to do a lot of physical jobs as well. But how will a dog relate to that? Again, because there's that human to canine relationship, which I think is so important and so powerful. I think they'll be able to see through all these robots and just be like, no,